Hi, Genki Call here with the Lunar Revel holiday event for January 2023. Alright, so what shall we go over first? How about the rewards? So every battle, let me go back here, here, please, there we go. Every battle that you do, you will get some of this currency, and the currency fortune can be spent in the event shop. So you can see that there's limited stock on these. When you buy Tuesday's Little Sis, you can buy 5 of these and you will get this almost to Mythic level. You will be missing 1 copy to get it to Mythic, but that copy will be sent to us in our mail this week. Probably tomorrow. The armor is fabulous, of course. Oh, I love this. Oh, it's so pretty. Um, Trait stones and pet food and orb of power, great. Tuesday, let's see what Tuesday does. Tuesday gives life to all allies, then creates 9 yellow gems boosted by enchanted allies. So if you have 4 enchanted allies, you'll get an additional 4 gems. She does have a chance to enchant a random ally when an ally casts a spell. That's cool. All right, so once you run out of stock, let's go over what you can get then, and that is here on this list on the official forum. I'll add a link to this to the description below unless I forget. Let's see. So once Tuesday's Little Sis is gone, you can get Tuesday's Golden Little Sis. Now there's more than one way to get the Golden Little Sis. She is sis. She is only decorative. She does not give you any kind of buffs. She's just one more pet that you could possibly get leveled up for your power level in Shenhtang. There are 2 ways to get her. One way is by buying out all of the stock of Tuesday's Little Sis, and then Tuesday's Golden Little Sis will replace her. When you finish out the pet food bundle, you'll get a white pet food bundle offer. When you finish the trait stone bundle, if you buy that, then you'll be offered a legendary metal bundle. And once you buy the power orb, the orb of power, you will be offered the major orb of chaos bundle that you can purchase. Oh, I think I got through all that okay. So this will be replaced once you buy the one. Once you get these things out of stock, those other things will come in place. So as far as teams go, you can use any red attack team, and let me show you what I mean. Any red attack team. I have a huge list of those, and I will add a link to this post into the description box below. So if you want to go through and pick out one of these teams, you can do that. But I also have some teams I just made for the event. Oh, I have to cough. So sorry. Uh, anyway, so I have some teams. I'm going to go over them now. And first of all, I'm going to, now something to remember about Lyrasa is that she creates a madness storm. So there's going to be a bunch of purple and blue. So I'm actually going to avoid her. I'm going to go for this guy. The golden battles. I didn't go over the golden battles, nor did I go over how many your sigils at all. I didn't go over it. Okay, sorry. Event shop. So you are given 3 free sigils a day. You can buy an extra for 50 gems, and then after that it's plus 100 gems, and after that it's more and more and more um, for more sigils. But if you wait till tomorrow at reset, this will go back to 50 and you can buy some more for cheap. As far as the golden battles go, no. The golden battles give an extra 10 fortune during the event. I mean, if you use a sigil, it will give you the fortune even if you lose the battle. And purchasing the pack multiple times will give you bonus rewards. Those are after 3 purchases, you get an Orb of Chaos. After 5 purchases, you get enough of Tuesday's Golden Little Sis to get her to Mythic. That's 20 bucks. That's a lot. I'm not paying 20 bucks to get a level 20 pet. I'm sorry, and 1 Orb of Chaos. Maybe if it was a major Orb of Chaos, but not doing that. Let's go in here, and this is the first team that I've put together for people with no legendaries. I think it's going to have some really good synergy. I don't want to use this. If you wait until after the event is over, you can exchange this for keys or something. I'm going to try not to use it. But I might click it accidentally at some point. So this first team, Summer's Fury, is a weapon that you will get for free as soon as you get your mana mastery, your red mana mastery up just a bit. And basically, this does damage to all enemies, creates red gems to feed the team. Um, you want to get the angry mob filled up as quickly as possible because he's going to just blow up the board. He's not literally blowing it up, he's destroying, which is different. But and then Teraxxis is going to do damage to all enemies and transform blue gems to brown, which will feed angry mob, which will feed the whole team. I'm really liking the synergy of it, but I'm just going to kill these. I only have so many battles and so many teams that I can show you, so I just have to get to the right place because I just forgot what I was doing. All right, let me grab my teams. That's one. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 teams. I have 6 sigils. That works out great. So I am working with a theme on some of these teams. The next team, we'll just do this one, edit, manage, paste for people with legendaries. We've got Sheggra, Yao Guai, and Divinia. This used to be my team. This was my team uh, when I was a younger player, so to speak. But I've added in the Chalice of Eyes, and let me explain why. First of all, Sheggra's up here. She's going to create 7 red gems and convert all red gems on the board into skulls. Plus, she's going to burn a random enemy whenever you match red gems, and she does double skull damage versus those burning enemies. Then we have Yao Guai, who is going to hit the first 2 enemies boosted by his life, and he's going to transform all purple gems to red, meaning that he might be able to loop. It's boosted by his life, which is why we have Divinia here, but she also explodes all of the red on the board. And she cleanses all allies, so if there are any negative status effects, she'll remove them and then gives them life, which will help Yao Guai because the spell is boosted by his life. And that's why the Chalice of Eyes is here. Chalice of Eyes gives life to all allies, and also, if you don't have the Chalice of Eyes, you can use the Staff of Storms, an explodey weapon, or Secrets of the Crypt. Secrets of the Crypt is a summoning weapon, and also steals life. So I like this. This Divinia and Chalice of Eyes give the team longevity and extra hitting power for Yao Guai, which is what I like about it. I haven't tested it, but that's the way it's supposed to work. Then the next team also uses Yao Guai, but it's a little bit of a different build. We'll get to that in a minute. First, we need to get some mana. So we need mana for either purple or yellow starting out. You might want to start with a class that gives you a 50% mana start, or you might want to start with something that... Sorry, I got interrupted and I don't remember what I was saying, except that I'm pretty sure I was saying you need to get mana for either Divinia or the weapon, and you might want to start off with a class that gives you a 50% mana start. There are lots of them. You could also do Sunspear, which would mean persistent red storm, firestorm instead of what we've got going on here. So let's see. I need yellow. There we go. Actually, I can use the yellow at this point. Let's blow things up. Kapow! Not enough, but all right. This won't loop, however, it will add a bunch of red to the board, and that will mean more of a chance of looping with Sheggra. I normally wouldn't cast with so little red on the board, but it's a low level. It's low level, so I'm not going to worry about it. So the next team is going off of the same basic premise. Shall we fight Yao Guai with Yao Guai? Let's do that. Edit, manage, paste. This time, we're going with Chief Dargon to increase attack for the whole team and he has skull damage reduction by 50%. Yao Guai, which we already did. Sekhma is going to transform blue gems to skulls and brown to yellow, which will feed Chief Dargon. And actually, she does a good amount of damage as well. And then the old Magus's staff because it explodes things and explode. You know, the synergy of this is not perfect. And back. So I have adjusted the team because there was just too much purple to red and explode purple, but there was going to be no purple, and Sekhma needed purple. So here's what we have instead. We have Chief Dargon that's going to explode a row and give attack to himself and all allies. Then we've got Eye of Orion that's going to explode yellow gems. Sekhma is going to create yellow gems, and that will feed both Chief Dargon and the explosion, and then Yao Guai will still take away the purple from Sekhma, but I think it's going to be okay. So let's give this a try. Again, you could change this to anything you want, but we're going skull spamming here, so Elementalist is going to be the safest, just not as fast not as fast as having a 50% mana start. So we're going to do that, and then we want to get started. Now I could just go straight for Chief Dargon, but really getting the hero some mana is going to be super helpful. But we don't have it, so we're going to do that. I need some brown, please. Alright, this explodes a row. And so I'm going to hit this one. Not only is that going to take away the skulls that they could hit me with, but it's also going to take this, which will explode all of this as well. So we're going to do that. Meow. Hee hee. And let's get some brown. Boy, this is slow. Blow things up. Meow. And Yao Guai. I really need to be higher level to show these teams off. Can't be. I can't. All right. Next up, we have something a little different. I'm just going to go with Baihu here and change this. Manage paste. This time, again, I'm going with Elementalist. You can change it to anything you want. Sunspear would probably be good, but the weapon is going to explode blue gems, so flooding the board with red, not necessarily the greatest idea. Marilith is, these are both explodey. Marilith is going to just destroy the whole board, get tons of mana for the team. Oneiros, if you can cast with Oneiros before you cast with Magma Dragon, it's going to Fairy Fire them and make it do an extra 50% damage when you cast Magma Dragon. And Magma Dragon has that amazing storm, the lava storm that is red and brown and does damage to all enemies with a boost by those colors. So we'll do this, and I'll grab the next team. I'm using Magma Dragon on all of the rest of the teams. All right, let's see. Yes, please. Need green. We're just going to blow things up and hope we get enough for Marilith. We didn't, so I'm just going to blow things up again. I have enough to kill right now with this. Boy, I'm having trouble with mana. So if I cast with this first, it drains their mana, it Fairy Fires them, and that makes this do a bunch more damage. So I'm actually really liking this particular team. I'm liking the idea of using Oneiros. But we'll see. Wong Wong has skull damage reduction. You want to watch out for him, but I'm just gonna, we'll go Pang Long. Next team, edit with Mythics. This time we're going with Mang to strip the armor. And plus you get extra attack. And then Marilith for mana gen. Rubirath and Magma Dragon all are going to work as mana gen because Rubirath is going to create those red giant gems, and then Magma Dragon has the storm. I don't know how it's going to work. It may not work at all, but we'll see. Sometimes I just don't know. Sometimes I have to experiment with these things and play with them a little bit before I know for sure if that they're going to work. And, you know, it may not work. It may be too slow. Might need with all of these, we might need something that has a 50% mana start for the hero. So, oh, come on. I need green or red. Oh, my examples are just getting blown away. Just, bleh. All right, I'm just going to blow them away with this. Normally, you don't want to do that till you have something to explode the board, and you can use an explodey weapon instead of Mang. Of course, I want to power up. Forgot to mention, every 5 battles, you have an option to stay at the level you're at, go down a level, can't go down any further because we're as low as we could be, or power up. Extra difficulty, extra rewards. Lastly, with my last sigil here, I have one more with Mythics this time. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Alright, well, I will tell you about the last one I've got here. I'll just show you this again. So Mang is going to eliminate all armor and then get a boost to the attack. So right now it's 70. This one has the most. It's not going to be much of a boost at this point. Oh shoot, there was a match 4. But even with that tiny bit, it went from 70 to 86, so, I mean, it's not bad. But this time, at least I can show you have something ready when you blow this off so that you can, if you don't get the, or if you do get the extra turn or you don't, doesn't matter, you can blow things up and get all that beautiful mana. So the last team that I can't show you right now, unless I use my Golden Holiday banner, is Manage Paste. This. So it's an all true damage team. We've got Draakulis with Angry Mob, the Scourge of Honor, and Magma Dragon. These two are completely mana blocked, but it doesn't matter because between the Storm and the Angry Mob, you're going to be getting so much mana that you should be fine. Plus, the Scourge of Honor is going to get 2 mana back for each cursed and diseased enemy, and he curses and diseases on match 4s. So, this is Elementalist. You might want to use Sunspear to have that persistent red storm. It's up to you whether or not you need the protection of Elementalist class. So that's what I have for you. Remember that you can use any red attack team. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye!